We back, we back, we back, we back. I know. It's been a long time. I had to take care of some business, go on vacation, do this, do that. It's over with. It's over with. We back. Let's talk about it with Zell is back. Episode 20. We made it. It's been a good time. See what I'm wearing right now. Shout out to my dog Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? World Cup's over for him, but hey man, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't know if y'all been watching. I'm hoping y'all been watching, but I've been seeing a lot of speculations going on, talks been going on, but this is mainly for the people who watched the Egypt and the Argentina game yesterday. And I've been seeing a lot of people talking about is FIFA corrupt, man. It's saying like FIFA is it looks terrible, man. It looks terrible. Like, don't get me wrong. Watching that Argentina and Egypt game for that, basically until they got to that 79th minute, it's like Argentina, they wasn't really playing for real in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Messi missing his penalty kick and everything, it was just like, I don't know if they had this plan. I don't know with I don't know, but all I have to say is it was a lot of calls that was didn't make sense. Like offsides, they took away the goal from Egypt, and I don't know. I felt like it was very the refs, FIFA, VAR, whoever you want to say, they made it a great they made it a great way for Argentina to win this game. They made it like they handed it to them. It was like, hey, come on, like I gotta win this game. We ain't gonna keep giving y'all because a lot of people saying, well, the refs they didn't make those goals. They didn't. They didn't. So I can say that Egypt, they shouldn't have been in that position at all. Whether it's you can say you can blame Egypt as well for them even allowing those goals, but at the same time, they took away Egypt's goal and then came right back and just scored like it wasn't nothing right after. But it was just like they should have had three goals. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we see that too in football and soccer. Like we see that we see goals being taken away, whether it's offsides or fouls, anything like that, and we'll see them get that goal right back, probably in less than 5 minutes or so, whatever the case may be. But with that, I was just watching that game, and it was just like I had kind of I didn't really get to watch it in real time. I kind of missed this stuff, things going on, so I went back and was able to just watch it. And mainly for me, I really wanted to watch that last, basically from the 79th minute and on. That's what I really wanted to watch. But even though I did watch the majority of it and just kind of see like the different plays, the different stuff that was going on, Enzo, Messi, all those, you know what I'm saying? Like most like all those people making those plays and doing what they have to do. It was just like this game wasn't the game it shouldn't have been. Like, and we all, but we say this for all sports. We say this for all sports. The refs, the refs, the refs. Like we want to say it's rigged. We want to say this. Like a lot of people on my TikTok was saying, man, it's rigged. It's rigged for Argentina. It's rigged for Messi. They got an agenda. They got to make this agenda work. They got to do what they got to do. I get it. We all get it. But it's just like, okay, we get Messi. He's this, he's that. But it's like some of the things that we see out there, the things that's going on, it's like, bro, what is going on? What is actually going on? Because the reason why I say it is like what's going on because it's like it's blatant. Like we're watching the game with you. We're all watching it and we're just seeing like how is that a foul? How is that an offside? How is this not an offside? How is that not a foul? Just all that different stuff, and it's just like, what's going on? What's going on? And it's like even with not a like even not even in this game as well. Let's talk about just everything that's been going on in just the World Cup alone. As for people saying with the whole like with red cards, yellow cards being rescinded and all suspensions changing, like all of that stuff, everything. Like we talked about Ronaldo supposed to have like a three match ban to the point that he only got one match. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that. Even with the Flo Balogun, Balogun for USA, like he had a questionable call that what we all felt like it should have even been a red card in the first place. But you also had some people saying that, well, it was given a red card. So let's just keep it that way. Because like, yes, it was a bad call. It wasn't right. It shouldn't have been that, but that's what y'all did. And it's like for y'all to change it and basically make it seem like, oh, the president of the United States changed that decision or made influence to change that decision. We not, you know what I'm saying? It just like it makes everything about it just looks more and more corrupt, especially with the World Cup being in the US. It's like, of course, you would love to see the USA, especially in this sport, the world football, American soccer, whatever you want to call it. Like with this sport, it's not big in the US. It's not at all. It's not big, and I realize that it being in the US is a great way to grow the sport because when it was in Qatar, when it was in Russia, the past two World Cups, I watched them and stuff like that, but that's mainly because I'm a fan of the sport. I'm a fan of the sport, so I'm watching clubs. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching clubs and all that stuff. So when you're a fan of the sport, you're gonna watch it. And I feel like now it's no NBA, it's no NFL. Those are like the two major sports in America. Like we all love. They said America's sport is baseball and stuff like that, but it is what it is with baseball, and it's just like World Cup is like one of the biggest sporting events in the world, if not the biggest sporting event in the world. So it's in our country, it's on our TV screens, and we're sports fans, so we're watching it. And whether we're just kind of watching it, doing other stuff, and it's like we start hearing the excitement. So you're hearing the fans, you're hearing the announcer, you're hearing what's going on in the game to the point that now you're like glued to the TV and being like, all right, what's going on? Like I'm intrigued. Like it's very like, and I'm glad it's non-football fans who are starting to watch this sport, especially in America. Like I think that it will help the sport grow. And I also heard Landon Donovan, a former USA men's player, he said that the reason why the sport in America hasn't grown to where it is in other like basically outside of the country is a financial reason. He basically saying it's like for you to play a club, basically got under like clubs and sports and stuff like that, you have to your parents have to pay like 4,000 for that. 4,000. And you gotta think about that. That is an investment. That is an investment. And a lot of these parents that come from different type of environments and stuff like that, everybody can't like $4,000 a lot, even let alone $400. So when you think about those opportunities and you think about like if you don't have the funds, you just can't be great. Even in all sports now, it's like basketball, football. It's like with AAU and travel, like all these different leagues and teams and stuff. It's expensive, and that's why we're seeing a lot of former athlete kids or just people of money kids in professional sports now because it's just like it's taken away from where it started from people just being hungry and being poor and just kind of playing for the love and wanting to make it, you know what I'm saying, because of that sport and wanting to make it like that. It's just not like that here. We have different, you know, I don't know. Like for me, we just never looked at soccer. I'm gonna say soccer. We just never looked at it as a big time sport. It was just like, oh, you play soccer. It's just what it was though. But it's like when you look at it now, you start seeing even contracts going up to the players. It's like, yo, soccer, football. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say soccer just because we're in America. It was like soccer is like that's big. That's big time. That's big time. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go all the way back to Freddie Adu. Y'all remember Freddie Adu? Freddie Adu was this big time 15-year-old professional MLS player. They were comparing that man to Pele. Do y'all not hear what I just said? Pele considered one of the greatest football players of all time, if not the greatest football player of all time. And we comparing a 15-year-old kid to the greatest just because he looks like him. He has the same skin tone. is a young soccer, like it was just to the point that it was just hard for him to even reach that. For him to even get close to that, to be like, oh, Pele, like, no. And it was just like when you look at his career, he made some bad decisions that kind of led him where he ended up being. And reality, it's like when you go into these leagues and you go in these different clubs and stuff, you kind of want to work your way up. Like you don't want to go straight to the Premier League and be like on the bottom, like on a bottom team, or just even on a top team and just being on the bottom of that top team. You don't want to do that because you're just basically you think you're throwing yourself into the wolves. Like let's start at a you know what I'm saying. Let's start at a B or something like that, a Series A, Series B, or like let's start at a lower level. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, like two. Like let's start lower. Let's start at all these different leagues. MLS. Like let's stay at MLS and work our way up to the top fives. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole goal as a football soccer player. You want to be a part of that top five with Premier League being number one and working your way down. You have the La Liga, which is in Spain. You have League One, which is in France. Series A, which is in Italy. And I think I'm missing another one. But am I? Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, what's the other one? France. France is League One. It don't. Oh, Bundesliga. Bundle. I have a hard time saying the German one, but that one, the German league, and they had one and two for that. But basically, that's your top five. And like I said, like a lot of people now, they're World Cup fans, they're new soccer fans. They're not real fans. They're just like some people say, like, oh well, just find you. Basically, they'll be fans again in another 4 years. Basically, like, oh, it's gone, done. Because a lot of people don't know about the Champions League. They don't know about the Euro League. Like, they don't know about like even with come on, let me go ahead and just get into it right now, then, man. You know what I'm saying? My dog got the jersey on. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, man. He announced that before the game against Spain. He was announcing that this was his last World Cup, and I feel like we all kind of knew that. Him being 41 years old, knowing that 4 years from now you'll be 45, so you wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't gonna play another World Cup, anyways. We got that part, but he announced it before the game, and they lost. They lost to Spain, but like I said, like I was about to say and stuff before, like for the people who's not new football fans, new soccer fans, last year we seen Spain play Portugal in a UEFA Champions Championship, Euro Championship. We seen that. We seen that. And we saw who held the trophy up. You know what I'm saying? So when I see that, I'm like, all right, well, I remember last year, 25, we seen Portugal beat Spain and they held it up. So it's like seeing Spain beat Portugal in the World Cup game, I was like, that was kind of them just getting their get back. They got their get back, but even though it's like, it's the World Cup. Like, you can compare the Euro Championships to the World Cup, and it's just like, it's the World Cup. Like, the World Cup is the entire world. Like, you want a continent, that's great. That's great, bro. That's cool story. It's great, but it's not really gonna move. It's not gonna be what the people's. They're not gonna make no comparison. That's almost like saying, "Oh, I didn't win the Olympics, but I got a FIBA championship or a FIBA this." Like it's not the same, especially when it's not the entire world. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to go ahead, give my dog his flowers, man. CR7. You had a great World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Being Portugal leader in goals and stuff like that. Even with the whole international goals, like taking outside the World Cup and stuff like that. You had a great Portugal football career. So congrats to Ronaldo, Cristiano, like Cristiano Jr. He's up next now. So you know what I'm saying, son. He's the next. We don't necessarily even know if he's gonna even play for Portugal because depending on how the countries go and stuff like that, I would love for him to play for USA. But here's what it is. But basically, like this, let's go and get into it, man. I really thought that Portugal making it as far as they made it, that was amazing because that team was not supposed to make it that far. Like I like you know what I'm saying. I'm a Ronaldo fan. I love him. I love him. But watching how his teammates held him back was just it was terrible to watch. And it's just like I'm not even being biased because it's just like I'm watching Rafael. I'm watching these players on his team. It's like some of them are forcing these goals. Whether it's Bruno, whether it's I don't. This is like they. It's like some of them they're forcing these goals for themselves, or they're forcing passes to Ronaldo that shouldn't be. Like I get that he's the GOAT. He's you know what I'm saying. I get who he is, but it's like sometimes it's like we just need this man team to win. We don't like he's already great. It doesn't matter what he does in this game. He's still gonna be considered great. So it's like, yo, let's win the game. Let's win the game. And it's just like Portugal was doing everything wrong. Like even the passes they was throwing to him, bad passes, forcing passes he couldn't get, taking shots that you shouldn't have took because you seen him open and you wanted to be the guy. Or it was like that that damn goalkeeper for Portugal, Diogo, RIP Diogo J. But Diogo Costa, bro, bro, bro. You like it was almost to the point that you was trying to play 1-on-1 with like not even in the Spain game, but the game before that. I think Croatia game, yeah, in the Croatia game, it was just like it was hard to watch because it was like anytime they kept it's like you came straight up to the person and it's like you became a defender and not a goalkeeper. It's like the defender is turning to goalkeepers. I'm just like, are we playing like what are we doing? Goalkeeper should guard the goal, right? Guard the goal. Don't play like you're always trying to play 1-on-1. And it's just like the goal is completely wide open because you're guarding. It's just like you kept doing that. You kept doing that. I'm like, bro, that is terrible. That is terrible. Terrible. Even to see Spain score the way they scored like late in the game, it was just like Ronaldo just he didn't really have a great chance of being great on these Portugal team. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's a great player. Team they have great players on the team, but it's just like as a team, it was just like it just wasn't there. It wasn't really what it's supposed to be. But like I said, shout out to him. He did his thing. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Like as a fan of him, we gotta continue to see more of it. Just more greatness, and you know. But yeah, it's gonna continue to get better and better and better, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But also, I'm gonna give another shout out to my home country, USA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Malik Tillman. He did his thing. Shout out to Balogun, Weston McKinney, Tim Reed, Des Adams. Yeah, man. Pulisic. I know you was Captain America. You supposed to be the main person for us, but I felt like you took this World Cup off. Like I understand you might have been dealing with some injuries and stuff like that, but I feel like the only time we seen something out of you was just that Paraguay game, and it was just like just had a nice assist. That was it. That was it. Outside of that, it was just underperforming. It was very underperforming from Pulisic. Like I really expected more. Like I really expected more out of him because it was just like just but that's it that but that was the thing that we look at Pulisic, his age, the team that he played, the team that he currently plays for, like the club team he plays for, and just who he is as a player. So it's just like we think about Pulisic as a, you know what I'm saying? You could probably put him in that top 25, whatever football players of the world. So when you think about him being the best USA player, and then you have people saying, well, he's not even the best USA player. And they think then they start talking about the women like the Alice Morgans and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you got a point, because you gotta think about it. It's almost like with women's honestly, me personally, I feel like all women's team sports, the USA is the best in all of it. And I'm like in the major sports, just uh, like you think about basketball, we got it. We got it. Of course, basketball men's as well, but it's like we got it. Even like with like we look at soccer, and it's like the women USA are winning that. They're winning that, and you think about why is that? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, but I'm just saying why is that? But I don't know. I just feel like the players, um, that Belgium game was terrible. That Belgium game, USA, they, I feel like they was just more. I don't know if they was even focused on the game. Like was we? Because me personally, I'm like, oh, we got Balogun. Balogun's back, so I'm happy about that. We got our best scorer. We got our, you know what I'm saying, our best striker. We got him. We got him. Because and it was just like he wasn't really too much involved into the game. I feel like we didn't really have many opportunities to score at all. Like Malik Tillman being our only goal of the game was off that the kick that we got though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the penalty fouls and stuff like that. It was like he did it back to back too. So Malik Tillman, he's tough for that. He's real tough, but it was the game just didn't go where we thought it would be. It was just like a lot of the goalkeeper did not help us at all. It was like a lot of just easy goals that was just given. Like they like we gave that game to Belgium. Like we really did. And I felt like Belgium, they had every right and opportunity to troll the US, do whatever they wanted to do because of the decision. I was like, well, the decision didn't matter because we lost. We lost 4-1. We lost 1-4. You know what I'm saying? Like BTA, belt to ass, as it would say. And it just like it was just terrible, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, it's a lot with that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we got a lot of time to prepare. You know what I'm saying? We can just start rooting for the women next year, but outside of that, we gotta it's 4 years, you know what I'm saying? We can really get better. Like I don't want to say like other teams getting better and we just basically on same spot or go bottom. But it's like when I think about the USA is a melting pot. Everybody wants to go to America. Everybody like wants like so it's like we can get how the birthright citizenship, all that stuff goes. Malik, like you gotta think about these two players right here. Technically, they're not even American. They're not even American. So it's just like we basically had a German and we had a guy from London, an English footballer. And these were our best players because somehow, some way, they're able to have that USA citizenship. And me personally, I love it. Even when Joel Embiid was able to play for the USA in the Olympics, I'm all for it. I know he's not from America. I know he's not, you know what I'm saying? But he got that citizenship. Come on, come on. And it's like kind of like when people say, "Oh, well, you cheating?" It's cheating if you get caught. All these are in the rule book. They know what's going on. We got it right. So I feel like continue just seeing like even like I was saying earlier, like how Cristiano Ronaldo's son could possibly play for us because of how that stuff goes. It's like we can get a lot of great players in the next World Cup. So our chances, we look good. Like especially with some of the players that we have coming back. A lot of these players are young too. Like we have a lot of young players. So it's like we gotta just hope the best. And we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Just keep that faith. You know what I'm saying? I blame the president on this loss. He tried to take credit for getting the all that suspension upheld, and he want us to thank him. No, we're not thanking you, bro. We're not, and that's why we lost. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That game was very unexpected in that first half. I feel like the way the second half went was kind of expected because that was the reason why. That's what we was fearing of. We was like, oh, like we think about like Romelu Lukaku, like Lukaku, a player like that is just like you know what he's able to do. Like his history, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a great player. And him being a sub, and that's why I was like, all right, well, we gotta look out for these subs. And basically like, he came in the game, he got the last goal of the game, and he did, you know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do, but it was just like that was just a great goal for him from a great player. And like I said, that was kind of expected. That wasn't really a shocker for us. That right there. So we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. But USA, good, good, good run, USA. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to be American, especially in sports. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Gonna do better again. We got more sports coming up, man. So I'm saying, but yeah. Also, let's go ahead and talk about it. Racism in the sport of football. Let's talk about it because there was basically after Paraguay lost to France. This woman right here, who's a senator of Paraguay, she had a lot of racist stuff to say about Kylian Mbappe. A lot, and I'm not gonna get into like everything. We can kind of just throw it and how it was and stuff like that. It was basically like saying that he's a colonized Cameroonian. Like that's basically kind of like what she was saying. Like, and basically, a colonized Cameroonian passing himself off as a Frenchman. You know what I'm saying? Like he was born in France. He was raised in France. He's French, but you know what I'm saying. Some of the people that we know, like everybody from that France team, majority of the France players, or at least the France players who look like me or darker, they have African roots. I'm like real African roots. So yes, he has Cameroonian roots. We get it. You know what I'm saying? We get it. His pops was Cameroonian, and it's like, what was the point of saying that? Like, what was the point of being racist because he scored against your team? He got a penalty kick against your team. And she was basically saying, like, yeah, I know what I said was racist, but I'm not a racist person. I'm just racist towards him. Like she basically went out and said it like I'm racist to him, but I'm not racist towards everybody. And I'm just like, it's just crazy. Like basically, like France and Mbappe, they kind of came out to condemn what she said and just try to like even FIFA is coming out just to kind of address the things and just saying that there's no room for racism nowhere, nowhere in the world. Like you can't like sports, no, just literally nowhere. But the real thing is that it's always been racism in this sport, especially when you think about it, it's a world sport. It's a world sport where the majority of the world is racist. It is what it is, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we don't the minority is always gonna be a darker skinned person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's been a lot of times. Like you think about the Premier League, all those Premier League, the German leagues, all those leagues, they're like mainly they're white. You know what I'm saying? Like so you got if there's like one or few black players on those teams and they make a mistake, they do anything wrong, they do anything bad, they're gonna talk down about that. They're gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be that N-word. They're gonna be that monkey. They're gonna be throwing bananas on the field and stuff like that. Like that's always been the thing. That it's I don't I mean of course I wanted to stop, but will it stop? Who knows? Who knows will it stop? It's gonna take a lot of time for us to get rid of racism and just period in general. And I just feel like it's just nasty. You know what I'm saying? Especially you're a senator, you're the senator of a country, and you're talking down because of a football game. A game. It's a game. Like let's go in Allen Iverson mode. I'm talking about a game. I'm talking about a game. This is a game. Win or lose, life still goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we have to really look at, really think about. Life goes on. So we have a senator being racist towards another player because their team lost. Their team lost. That's why she's being racist. Like, why are we being racist for her? And that's who you are. That's your character. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that is unacceptable. You can't. We can't have that. We can't have it. Like Mbappe is a great player. He's a great player. Like let's not be racist toward him because he made a great play against your team. You know what I'm saying? Like I know on that France team, they all the black players. I'm pretty sure every single one of them have received some type of racism in their life on in this sport. Whether it's just in the World Cup, whether it's in other like you know what I'm saying. I seen times where Michael Olise been out there been out there and basically they thrown bananas on the field and he you know what I'm saying? We know how Olise is. He's very nonchalant. He went out there and just nonchalantly and just kicked the banana peel to the side. He just kicked it and he just kept doing. He just what proceeded off to his corner kick and do what he had to do. Like it's nasty. It's disgusting. It's really nasty that they have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? It's really nasty, but it's like when you're in a sport where you're not the dominant race, and even if the league itself was that dominant race, the fans aren't. You know what I'm saying? The fans aren't. Like it's like I'm watching the World Cup and it's like, I'm looking at most of these teams, if not all of them, they have like African, like whether it's an African country, other than that, these other players they have African roots, African ties. And it's like everybody's darker on all these teams. And it's like all the teams may look like that, but we know all the fans don't look like that. Like you look at the USA having a lot of black players, you look at the England team having a lot of black players. You think about the fans are mixed, the fans are white, you know what I'm saying? Like the fans aren't gonna be what you think or what you expect. So I just feel like with the racism thing, it's gonna keep happening. It is. It's nasty. I hate it, but it is. Like even with the Argentina back to the Argentina Egypt game, like I show speed. He's a big Ronaldo fan, so anytime Messi plays, you know what I'm saying, he just talks down on me, wear the other uniform and all that type of stuff, or whatever. And Argentina fans were being racist towards I show speed. That was the end for the people that knows about Argentina as a country. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of racism in Argentina. A lot of racism. Look it up. Do your Google. It's a lot of racism. But like basically doing the whole talking about, and I kind of went back to X and Twitter and I seen the supposedly fan who's like mocking him being a acting like gorilla or what I don't know what he was trying to do, but he basically said he was trying to mock I I show speed, but he wasn't because I show speed didn't do anything like primate anything of you know what I'm saying. He did nothing of it. So for you to do that, and then you got other people talking about go home. Go home where? I live in like we're Americans. You're telling you're in a different I'm gonna say this. You're from Argentina telling an American to go home in his own country. It's racist because it's like for you to say that, you're really meaning, hey, go back to Africa, go back to Africa. You know how many black people in the US have not even been to Africa? Let alone some of these younger people don't even know that they may have African roots or you know what I'm saying? They don't even know blacks and Africans like the difference. So for you, when you got these other people, like you're ignorant, you're very ignorant to even say some of those things. Like, come on now, like we're not going to even go for that. We're not going for that at all. And I think like with everything that's going on, we need the racism to get out of everything in life. But like I said, the way life is, it probably won't go away. But the only thing we can do is just let it be mild. Let it be more penalties if they do this stuff. Like, oh, if you do something racist, we're gonna look into this. We're gonna penalty them. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So we just gotta go ahead and just think about how everything is and how this the sport is and just how the sports continue to grow and this how it can continue to get better. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and get to the golden boot race. The last one I got for y'all. You know what I'm saying? top three guys. I got the top two guys, me and Sean, but actually not Swain. But the top guy is Leo Messi. I didn't put him on here, but he got 8 goals. Erling Haaland has 7. My guy over there, Kylian Mbappe, has 7. His teammate Dembele has 4. And basically, those like that's like the Golden Boot race with the you know what I'm saying, with the quarterfinals being here. Who do we feel like can win the Golden Boot? Even Harry, I think Harry Kane has 6 goals, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and look at that. But yeah, Harry Kane has 6 goals. So out of those 4 players, Leo Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, and Harry Kane, who do we feel like can win the Golden Boot? This let's not talk about who won it last, who won it before. Let's talk about what's currently going on. The way it's looking, cause I'm an Mbappe fan. I was saying I want him to win the Golden Boot, and I think he does have a great chance of winning it. But when I watch Norway and I watch Erling Haaland go out there and some of the stuff he does, he just makes it look easy out there, man. He makes it look easy. Like Erling Haaland is an amazing striker. He is an amazing striker. He's definitely on his way to becoming maybe the best striker. I ain't gonna say the greatest striker of all time. No, 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 no. I'm just saying like current, like as he's playing, he can be the best striker in the game. That's basically what I'm saying about Holland. Like Holland is very good. And for the other people that don't watch outside the World Cup, he plays for Man City. So once it's over with, y'all need to go check him out throughout the season and just see his greatness. Like just seeing him go out there, he's great. He's great. Like those are difficult goals to make. Like all of them. Like Mbappe, like some of his goals, like you see the penalties, you see the his great assists to being like he has a great team to reach this great success. Like he has a great team for that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope Mbappe can win that Golden Boot race. I'm a hater when it comes to Leo Messi, so it's like I don't want him to win it. But at the same time, he's great. Leo Messi is a great player. I can't even talk down his greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, man. But the way it's going, we can all be shocked because you got to think about and Dembele, who's your current Ballon d'Or winner. You like look at him, and with him having 4, let's say that he has another hat trick, and basically, boom, he got 7 goals just like that. You know what I'm saying? And let's say that everybody else don't score. He has a chance to win the Golden Boot. So we can't really take him out of that as well. But I feel like the main people are the top. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the top 4 people, 8, 7, 7, 6. Those are the people that you feel like is gonna win it. But me personally, just looking at how everything is, I want to say Mbappe just because of the me. I'm gonna say Mbappe wins just because I feel like France is going to win it all. Like I got France winning it all. So that would be me saying that just for that reason alone. Like I got Mbappe because France they play more games and he has more opportunities to get the most goals in this World Cup. So I'm gonna pick Mbappe. Everybody in the comments, tell me who y'all favorites are to win the Golden Boot race, and also if y'all want, because basically the World Cup it's coming to an end. It's not. It's still like you know what I'm saying. We still got over a week to go and stuff like that. But when the World Cup is over, let us know in the comments if y'all want this to keep being a thing. Like cause I watch football, soccer, football. What are you gonna call it? I'm gonna keep saying football, soccer, but I watched that. Like before the World Cup, I remember watching the Champions League with Arsenal and PSG and seeing Dembele and all those guys, Hakimi and like all the, you know what I'm saying? Like see those guys being great in that Douye, all everybody. So If y'all want me to keep talking about it, we can keep talking about it. We can, you know what I'm saying? We can keep talking about it. I'm not gonna stop watching it. I'm gonna continue to watch it. I'm gonna continue to be a fan. Like we can talk about Premier League. We can talk about, you know what I'm saying? It can be a time I talk about the Premier League this day. I can talk about, like I said, the German League. I have a hard time saying it. So we can talk about the German League. We can talk about the League One. We can talk about La Liga. We can talk about Serie A. We can talk about all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let us know in the comments what y'all want us to talk about, even if y'all want us to talk about different sports. Because we have tomorrow we have a baseball interview coming up tomorrow. I'm not gonna say the name, not gonna say who it is, but it's our first baseball person, and this is basically us just trying something new, doing it's somebody who I went to high school, somebody I know very well though too so it should be good. But basically just with everything with ELAB, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it with Zell. We got a lot of great stuff coming. The YouTube is popping, Facebook's popping, X, Twitter popping, TikTok, Instagram, everything is popping. We're on our way to doing great things. Continue to be on the ELAB fan. Like I don't know what to say, but basically just keep rocking out with us. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Cause like I said, I don't have to stop talking about this. I'm talking about it just because it's the World Cup and it's more popular. And it, you know what I'm saying? It's like off season with the basketball and football. So it gives me something to talk about. But if y'all want to talk about this on a regular, we can talk about it. We can talk about like Premier League. My favorite team is United. Like Man U, that's my team with the Premier League One France. I'm a PSG fan. Like that's my squad. La Liga, Real Madrid. That's who I rock with them. German League, FC Bayern, rocking with them just because of Olise and Harry Kane over there. And what's the last one? Serie A, Juventus. I'm rocking with Juventus mainly because Ronaldo and they got my dog Weston McKennie over there as well. So definitely rocking out with them. I just want to appreciate y'all rocking out with me and Eli. We're gonna continue to keep getting. Hey, I know the video was a little bit longer because it was a lot of soccer I missed out on. It's still a lot I couldn't talk about, but I felt like I talked about enough to kind of just the latest stuff that kind of happened and stuff like that too, whatever. So whatever y'all need from Eli, let us know in the comments. Continue to rock it. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Continue to rock out the whole crew. Got a lot of great stuff coming. Support everything that we got going. Follow the page. Eli, continue. We're gonna continue to keep doing our thing. So, like I said, follow the page, Eli. Follow, subscribe. We on everything. TikTok, um, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, what else? Everything. Got audio, visual. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter X, you name it. So yeah. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Another episode, let's talk about it with Zell. I see y'all boys next week.